my mama says I'm gonna have a baby. I will do whatever it takes to take care of my baby. If it has to come down toxicity in my body, then so be it. I'm gonna dress my baby in all brand names. Just having sex with one, not two, but three different guys. That's right, I'm a player, but that's cool because I got it like that.
Just shut the fuck up and get a job.
This guy is fucking stupid. Stand in front of a chick with a mouthful of animal dicks. I'm like, you can do it! You hang in there!
Stop eating, you fat bastard.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm rich, biatch!
Eddie, what have you done for me lately?
Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that. Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
We're back.
What are we up to? Podcast number 8 now?
8, yes.
Tough Crowd podcast number 8. It's a milestone. Well, not really. This is a random number. But today, we're not joined by Jamie.
No, it's one in, one out here.
Bit of a trade.
Yeah.
He sent an email. Jamie today said, yep.
Okay.
Can't make it today, man. Explosive diarrhea. Well, I am pretty sick, but not with that. Stay black and proud.
He's a funny man, isn't he?
Clearly there, he was making fun of you last week.
Yeah.
For being sick. So welcome back. How are you feeling?
Oh, man. The things I've seen, the things I've experienced over the last 7 days, we pretty much just put it down to food poisoning.
Food poisoning. From where, do you know? Have you located the source?
I have narrowed it down to one or two things. There was one I ate out for Sunday lunch, and another one where it was Mum's cooking, and I don't want it to be Mum's cooking, so we're just going to say it happened when I went out, and I'm not going to name the place, but Australian brewery.
Right. Well, given that it's Mother's Day, you might want to just pretend that it was the other one.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, Mum would never, ever do that.
No. How was your Mother's Day?
Mother's Day was good. I got a big bunch of flowers and the whole rest of it. We were going to go out for dinner on Sunday or Saturday night, but she was too tired from work, so we just had a nice night in. She enjoyed that.
For Mother's Day, I gave my mum a card explaining to her the commercialisation of Mother's Day and why it's immoral for me to buy her a present. But I gave her a nice card. She had a laugh, so that's all that was important, all that mattered in the end.
I considered just giving her an apology. Just a letter of apology.
Just sorry for not giving you anything.
Yeah.
Okay, I love my mum.
Yeah.
That's on a podcast now.
Yeah.
That's my present.
My mum's the best, man.
Okay, well, first up, we got a couple of comedians, 4 comedians. Number 1, shoot.
Richard Jeni. Now, we've played him on the show before, a legendary figure. Now,
I'm not a huge fan in that I don't know a lot. Not because I don't like him, I just don't know a lot of his stuff.
Big, particularly in the 1990s in the United States, and I just thought we'd get the show started. A quick, snappy little piece that he did on, of all things, religion. We like our religious jokes.
We
here
do
on
like
this
religious
program.
jokes.
Yeah,
they seem to feature a lot.
They get a bit of a run here, but this is Richard Jeni's take on religion in New York City.
Why can't they get one of these local Goodfellas, sharkskin, Joe Pesci type of guys? Let him conduct the sermon, and we'd be out of there in 5 minutes. If a guy just came bounding up to the altar, hey, everybody, all right, sit down, shut up. I'm the Reverend Vinny Sipachalis. I'm double parked out there. I ain't got a lot of time. Okay, here's everything you got to know if you want to be a Catholic and get into heaven. A long time ago, a broad you never met talked to a snake, bit a piece of fruit, so you're all born evil, no-good scumbags. Hey, that part goes without saying. Okay, now, skip ahead. All right, the world's getting very evil. God sends down his son. There's a pregnant virgin in a barn. 3 wise guys come from the east. That's Christmas. Get a tree. Skip ahead. All right, now this guy Jesus, he's getting big. His friend rats him out. The Romans whack him. That's Easter. Get a bonnet. So, pretty much that's it. You got the priests, you got the saints, you got the Cardinals. Right now the Saints are playing the Cardinals. I got a big bet on the game. I can't be here. God bless you. See you next week. There. Done.
He makes it sound so simple.
He really summed it up, didn't he?
Yeah, there it is.
It's so, comedians get flack for using religion as material because it's so easy to poke holes in it.
Yeah.
It really is. That's why it features so much in so many. And it's weird that so many comedians are, in fact, atheist or agnostic.
I mean, look at one of our heroes, George Carlin, who we've got coming up a bit later.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the more famous atheists that have been going around.
He is. But, you know, it's like there's not a huge amount of outspoken, really religious comedians.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to... I'll probably get in trouble for this, but, you know, religion's not funny.
No.
Religion's not a funny thing to be a part of, really, I don't think.
I don't read the Book of David and just... Is that what he's called? David? John... Sam, it's
not a laugh, is it?
No.
The Bible's not a laugh.
No, it's not something you have a quiet chuckle to.
It's a series of boring, depressing stories.
It's a series of, you know, lessons and all the rest of that.
Sure, of course. But it's not meant to be funny.
Boring stories and lessons all the same, but...
Yeah. Now, another person who we've also had on is Patrice O'Neill.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of Patrice O'Neill?
Yes. Unfortunately, it's since he's died that I've found a lot of his work.
Yes.
Particularly on Opie and Anthony. His stuff on there was brilliant.
On Opie and Anthony over 100 times.
That would not surprise me, yeah.
That's amazing. He died of a stroke.
Yeah.
First signs of a stroke. He was rushed to Jersey Medical Centre in later Englewood Hospital, and they had to remove a blood clot. And they had on the Opie and Anthony show, obviously, they did a eulogy on the show, and they had comedians on it like Jim Norton, Bob Kelly, Louis C.K., Joe Rogan, Bill Burr, Colin Quinn, Amy Schumer, and Dave Attell, and Jim Florentine. So he's a hugely respected comedian amongst other comedians.
Who doesn't love Patrice?
He's just so funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, the clip we've got here is talking about having alibis, needing to have alibis.
Like, white women make me real nervous. White women make me nervous as hell. Not right now because there's witnesses, but I'm talking about like at night when they by themselves, you know what I mean? Walking towards me. She could be nervous too. 'Cause I'm a big dude. Like, oh Jesus, big black guy is walking towards me. Hope he doesn't grab, getting that fantasy going. Hope he doesn't grab me with his big black arms and throw me in a trunk. And I'm thinking the same thing. Like, oh Jesus. I hope nobody kills this white woman because I'm going to get blamed for it. That's why, I do a lot of stuff to protect myself, man. I keep my receipts. I collect receipts because that's a trail of where you've been, man. Everywhere I go, I get a receipt. I don't care. And I never go more than a half hour without buying something because you can kill somebody in a half hour and then... you need an alibi. So every 15 minutes I buy something, stick of gum. Can I get my receipt for that, please? We don't have receipts for gum, my friend. Well, you're going to have to... we don't have receipts. Well, look, you're going to have to write me one or something. I got to have the receipts. We don't have receipts. And then, if it's like that, I'll end up arguing with him just to, so he remembers me. You know what I mean? Give me my goddamn receipt, pussy. What? You heard me, punk? That's you. Kiss my ass. Yeah, kiss my ass too. What time is it? 5:15. All right. You were in here messing with me at 5:15. You wasn't out killing someone because you're in here with me. That's why I don't litter. I don't throw garbage in the street. Not because I care about the earth, but I'm afraid I'm going to be walking through the park drinking a soda. When I'm done, I just throw it on my shoulder, fly over a bush, and land on some dead white woman's head with my fingerprints on the can. Now I'm the Pepsi-Cola rapist because I'm lazy.
The Pepsi-Cola rapist.
Yeah.
Sensational. We've got to get that on T-shirts.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm the Pepsi-Cola rapist. Just a big smiling dude.
I think that's a bit aggressive, Julian, to be honest.
I think aggressive marketing is what's needed.
It's an ad for Pepsi too.
Yeah.
Well, not really, because it's implying that rape and Pepsi are related in
Drink
some way.
Pepsi,
And get raped.
Yeah, I'm going to get off that one real quick.
Abort.
Yeah.
That was... I really like Patrice.
Yeah.
And I've really got into Patrice like yourself since he's passed away, which is kind of sad, I guess, but in a way good that his material's being heard.
I think that, you look at his performance at the roast to Charlie Sheen, which was his last big public appearance. I mean, brilliant way to go out, really.
Yeah. We always bring this up, this roast, but we've never played anything from it, which is a big mistake. We always say, we're going to play it, we're going to play it.
I'm going to make an edict. It will happen on the next one.
Sure. Oh, and also, we're going to have a heckler special.
Yeah.
When we're all here, Jamie's here.
We're all here, yeah. How about we do that next Monday, the Heckler special.
Okay.
Yep.
In a week.
In a week.
Okay.
Yep. And we'll find a way to get the roast in between sometime.
Okay. On Thursday.
On Thursday, yeah.
It's perfect. Seinfeld.
I mean, no introduction needed.
Who is he? Who's Seinfeld?
You don't know Jerry Seinfeld.
Please. Of course I know Seinfeld.
This asshole.
He's one of the more famous comedians of all time.
Of course.
Seinfeld, the sitcom, ran for 9 years, broke all sorts of ratings records.
Emmys.
Well,
I don't know.
All the rest of it made big stars of everybody involved until one of them went to the Laugh Factory, but that's neither here nor there.
No. That should be in the Heckler special.
That will be in the Heckler special.
For sure.
I'm sure.
We'll have to have a couple bleeps, though.
Yeah. We'll find a way to get that thing in. But we've got the Olympics coming up in a couple of months.
Correct.
We
really do.
In London. And, this bit of Jerry's is... Like every Olympics, there's always, the golden people that come home. They've won gold medals, and for about
the war heroes, yeah.
Yeah, for 3 months, they're the greatest thing ever. Like all the female swimmers, they all get these endorsement deals.
They've posed for magazines naked.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
No, not at all. Usually they do that beforehand, which is fine. Like the black and white naked one, which was,
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, but, I mean, we've got all these golden people. What about the guys who finished second?
Good point.
How much would their lives suck? And this is Jerry's interpretation.
About a month ago, the World Cup was going on. I enjoy any sporting event where nations get involved. I find that the most exciting. The Olympics is really my favorite sporting event, although I think I have a problem with that silver medal. I think if I was an Olympic athlete, I would rather come in last than win the silver. If you think about it. You win the gold, you feel good. You win the bronze, you think, well, at least I got something. But you win that silver, that's like, congratulations, you almost won. Of all the losers, you came in first of that group. You're the number one loser. No one lost ahead of you. And they don't lose by much. These short races, 300ths of a second, 200ths of a second. I don't know how they live with that the rest of their lives, because you got to tell the story. Everyone wants to hear the story. Wow, congratulations, silver medal. Did you trip? Did you not hear the gun go off? Tell us what happened. It's 100th of a second. People say, what was the difference in the margin there? What was it? Well, it was like from now to now, now to now, now to now to now, now. That was it. And it was, I trained, I worked out, I exercised my entire life. I never had a date, I never had a drink, I never had a beer. I was doing push-ups since I was a fetus. I flew halfway around the world. Everybody I knew in my whole life was there. The guy shot out the gun. And they always had that photo finish. The photo finish was always silver, gold. This is the whole race. Gold, silver, bronze, dead last. Greatest guy in the world, never heard of him.
So we have a lot more silver medalists to look forward to taking the piss out of in a couple of months' time.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
That's so true. How horrible that must be for someone who's been training since. It might not. It's how hard is it to get into the Olympics? Even for the best Olympians, they only get to go a couple times max because of the time gap.
Yeah.
If you've been training your whole life, dedicating your whole life, and then you come second for 100th of a second difference.
Yeah,
it must suck, man. That's got to be really crap.
I couldn't handle finish second. I'd rather bronze or nothing at all.
Have you seen? There's Usain Bolt, obviously the guy who last Olympics broke all the records for the 100 meters.
Yeah.
There's a video on the internet that's really funny of Prince Harry, the British prince. It's him. I don't know where he is, but he's at an Olympic track.
Does he know where he is?
I don't know. He's out of control, to be honest. But he's with Usain Bolt, and they have a foot race.
Oh, no.
And it's so patronising because Usain Bolt, when they go off from the blocks, Usain Bolt's clearly letting him win, clearly letting the rich white man win.
But seriously, he'd have to be moonwalking in order for him to be able to win.
I don't like Harry. He's a bit of a douchebag, if I can be honest on the podcast.
No, we're here to be honest. We're here doing a public service. So, Harry, a douchebag.
Yeah.
What about the other one, William?
Well, my name.
Your name.
Yeah.
So you have a common bond there.
When I was a little kid, me and all my cousins, I have a cousin Harry and a cousin, there's me, William, Thomas. We have all these old English names, and half of them are delegates for the next king.
Yeah.
And so I was always rooting for Will, and I think Will's going to get it.
Yeah.
So I'm pleased with on that front at least.
Go, 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 go.
Yeah.
But what about, what's the name? Big Ears, Charles.
Charles, he's dead soon, isn't he?
But he's still technically in line.
Is he? No, he's not going to get it.
He's not going to get, but technically
he's not going to reign
still in line.
Yeah, I guess so.
He'd reign for about 35 days, probably, by the time the Queen finally leaves.
Yeah.
It'd just be, like, that, speaking of finishing in second, my God. How long's the poor bastard been waiting for? About 30 years plus, and...
she's holding on.
Yeah.
All she has left.
On one hand, it's your mum. On the other hand, she's freaking in the way.
I know, if it was any other business, they would have handed over the reins. If it was a sugar packaging business, they would have handed the reins down the line. But it's just being the queen of the world. Imagine how tolling that is on an 87-year-old, however old she is.
Yeah.
Imagine how hard that is, keeping up appearances and smiling for the press and stuff and being energetic in interviews.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I couldn't do that now in the prime of my youth.
But, I mean, if someone offered you the throne, would you take it?
No.
No?
Couldn't deal with that, man. Instantly the most famous person in this Western world.
Yeah.
Instantly. No way. I couldn't deal with that.
I've always felt that sympathy for Charles. It's just like, just get rid of the old bitch. Do whatever you have to do.
Yeah.
Do whatever you have to do. Just get rid of the old bag.
And he could get away with it too, couldn't he?
Yeah.
Of course, he's so rich. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on. George Carlin.
Yep.
Also deceased. Also a legend.
Yep.
He's a favourite of ours. In this clip, George Carlin is talking about hippies and the environment and how he, of course, doesn't agree with those liberal fags.
Oh, this will be good.
You got people like this around you. Country's full of them now. People walking around all day long, every minute of the day, worried about everything. Worried about the air, worried about the water, worried about the soil. Worried about insecticides, pesticides, food additives, carcinogens. Worried about radon gas, worried about asbestos. Worried about saving endangered species. Let me tell you about endangered species, all right? Saving endangered species is just one more arrogant attempt by humans to control nature. It's arrogant meddling. It's what got us in trouble in the first place. Doesn't anybody understand that? Interfering with nature. Over 90%, way over 90% of all the species that have ever lived on this planet, are gone. They're extinct. We didn't kill them all. They just disappeared. That's what nature does. They disappear these days at the rate of 25 a day. And I mean regardless of our behavior. Irrespective of how we act on this planet, 25 species that were here today will be gone tomorrow. Let them go gracefully. Leave nature alone. Haven't we done enough? We're so self-important. So self-important. Everybody's going to save something now. Save the trees, save the bees, save the whales, save those snails. And the greatest arrogance of all, save the planet. What? Are these fucking people kidding me? Save the planet? We don't even know how to take care of ourselves yet. We haven't learned how to care for one another. We're gonna save the fucking planet? I'm getting tired of that shit. Tired of that shit. Tired. I'm tired of fucking Earth Day. I'm tired of these self-righteous environmentalists, these white bourgeois liberals who think the only thing wrong with this country is there aren't enough bicycle paths. People trying to make the world safe for their Volvos. Besides, environmentalists don't give a shit about the planet. They don't care about the planet. Not in the abstract, they don't. Not in the abstract, they don't. You know what they're interested in? A clean place to live. Their own habitat. They're worried that someday in the future they might be personally inconvenienced. Narrow, unenlightened self-interest doesn't impress me. Besides, there is nothing wrong with the planet. Nothing wrong with the planet. The planet is fine. The people are fucked. Difference. The planet is fine. Compared to the people, the planet is doing great. It's been here 4.5 billion years. Did you ever think about the arithmetic? Planet has been here 4.5 billion years. We've been here, what, 100,000? Maybe 200,000? And we've only been engaged in heavy industry for a little over 200 years. 200 years versus 4.5 billion. And we have the conceit to think that somehow we're a threat? That somehow we're going to put in jeopardy this beautiful little blue-green ball that's just a-floating around the sun? The planet has been through a lot worse than us. Been through all kinds of things worse than us. Been through earthquakes, volcanoes, plate tectonics, continental drift, solar flares, sunspots, magnetic storms, the magnetic reversal of the poles, hundreds of thousands of years of bombardment by comets and asteroids and meteors, worldwide floods, tidal waves, worldwide fires, erosion, cosmic rays, recurring ice ages. And we think some plastic bags and some aluminum cans are going to make a difference? The planet isn't going anywhere. We are. We're going away. Pack your shit, folks. We're going away.
There we go. My
There we
mic was
go.
off.
Yeah.
You know what I like about that clip?
Yeah.
Is because when he's performing, he doesn't really take note of the crowd. He doesn't deal with hecklers.
No.
He doesn't he just goes up there and talks, and if people want to listen, they listen. What I liked was that when he was talking about how the world is 4.5 billion years old, do you hear the booing in the background?
Yeah.
It was really vocal. You hear people going, no! Like yelling at him.
How the fuck are they going to know?
I know. Like they have more of an idea than George Carlin. It's so dumb.
Archaeologists must have been.
Yeah.
Must have been the archaeology section. Yeah, they get $10 tickets.
I like he also has this little bit where he talks about how the planet doesn't share humans' perception of plastic.
Yeah.
About how the planet doesn't care that there's plastic bags in the ocean. It's just ocean plus plastic, you know? We're the ones who add the evil connotation to plastic.
Yeah.
And how it's because it's man-made.
Plastic bags are going to rise up from the sea and, suffocate us all. I mean...
Kill us all. Yeah.
Faff on.
All right, well, what are we up to time-wise?
23.
23, that's not bad for two people.
For us, we're running short.
Yeah. Well, normally when we got Jamie here, we talk a bit more shit.
Yeah, but we've managed to... that's it.
That's it from us. All right, Thursday, well, hopefully we'll be here on Thursday. Next Monday...
Next Monday, we're doing a heckler special.
Heckler special, okay.
Yeah.
And we'll have the Patrice O'Neill roast on Thursday?
On Thursday, yeah.
Okay, cool. And also, you wouldn't know this because you weren't here last week.
Okay.
But we're changing the method of upload to YouTube. Because because we've run out of time. They only give you a certain amount of time with SoundCloud, and we're all poor, so we're not going to pay.
We've only got a certain amount of minutes.
Yeah, and we've already used that up. So we're going to get all the podcasts and put them on YouTube from 1 to 8.
Oh boy, terms of use.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
We're going to have to sign up like 5 different accounts.
Yes, we'll be shut down. Let's make it our aim. Anyway, thank you.
All right, thank you.
See you later.
We'll see you Thursday and
Monday.
And Monday and whatever other day you choose to listen to this.
That's tomorrow. And that is it for us today. Okay, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that. Yeah, I can't read it. There's no words on it. I don't know what that means, to play us out. What does that mean? Okay. We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. I feel like I'm 2 8 or 2. Fucking thing sucks.